Howdy folks, it's Turtle here and welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.20. Still no update or anything yet, and I'm taking a minute to record because I built something small and I don't know when I'm going to be able to record again, so I want to quick get this recording, and it's going to be a quick one. But I figure if I don't do it now, I might not ever be able to do it. So we built something tiny, and I have had time to play because my health has been really crappy and I haven't been able to do my other things like piano harpsichord. So if I can't do piano harpsichord, I play Minecraft, which benefits you all. But I'm able to play again. As of like yesterday, I can suddenly play my instruments. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm going to be doing that instead of playing Minecraft. So again, I want to get this recording done while I can, because I don't know when I'll be able to do it again. I'm just checking things out to kill time, waiting for the sun to set because I do need to sleep. But what did I build? Let's look at it from here. I built my tower. I finished it. It's just this funny thing that is standing on a hill on a single block with water going around it. And it's a hilarious shape. I was going to duplicate the bottom half as the top half, but then it'd be obnoxious. And it looks really good like this. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was actually a pain to build because it's so dark in there that I had to turn off shaders. I couldn't see anything. Like I said in a video or two ago, I haven't changed anything on my computer, my shaders, Minecraft. Nothing has changed on my end, but shaders seem so much darker than they used to in the dark areas that I can't see anything. So I don't know if it's my office has more monitors or something and the contrast is too much, and with all the other monitors on, I can't see the dark areas. I don't know what it is, but my shaders have seemed really dark in dark areas, which is bizarre. But anyway, so I had to turn shaders off to build this, which is kind of funny. If you look here versus here, it is the same thing. It's just the angle. It looks like it's not even, but it's the same thing. Anyway, there is on the outside, there's like 4 or 5 floors in it. It's not furnished, but it is lit up. Again, I'm just killing time until nighttime so that I can sleep. But we'll fly over there, look around from the air, and then we'll go inside, and that'll be our video. But it's going to be a little bit. It's not going to be a super quick video. And then after that, if I do have time to play, if I'm not able to play my instruments and I want to play piano again, Minecraft again, my next thing is to build up that area along the water, right? I want to do a bunch of shops and touristy things along the water. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it because I want it to extend in like over the water with a balcony, but not take too much space. Haven't decided. I really don't know how I'm going to do it. Well, I do. I just don't know how I'm going to replicate it into Minecraft. But anyway, that's another day. I may not even get to there. I don't know. No updates on the server being updated or upgraded or anything. I have nothing. In fact, that reminds me I better check in with Epona. I haven't been able to because of my health. So now I can. And I'll check in with Epona, which has nothing to do with this video because I would have checked in long before you watched this. So anyway, beautiful sunset. But we are going to sleep here in a minute. So let me find a bed to sleep in. I think I have beds up here, don't I? I know I've got this like big bed thing, but that's not really a bed. Oh, I thought I had beds in this house. I guess I don't. There's a bathroom. We don't need the bathroom. Alrighty, well, let's head downstairs and sleep. I'll take you with me here since we haven't done this together in a while. But there you go. There's the happy ghast. All of our animals. And look at that. Exactly time to sleep right now. And back awake. If you want to see my cat Squirrel, watch my piano channel videos. I'm including B-roll footage of cats in the last couple videos because I can. Especially check out the Debussy Preludes. Yeah, good stuff in there. Alright, anyway. Back on task. Kind of killing time, more or less. This would be a 5-minute video, and that's kind of silly. Long ones are silly, short ones are sillier. Alrighty, here we go. Let's fly on over, and I'll show you the outside, because you cannot get into it from the outside. I know that doesn't make sense, but you'll see in a minute. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? I'm very happy with how this turned out. It's a simple build, but like I said, it was difficult because I had to use shaders to, or turn off shaders to build it, and I had to AFK for like 6 hours to get all of the netherrack turned into nether brick. I could have raided Fortress, I'm sure. I got to be careful because there are so many monsters. This is an ultra dark forest, and when I was working on the lower levels, I was getting shot at, I was getting attacked. It was kind of hilarious. So I actually had some combat. Anyway, multiple stories, multiple floors in there. You'll see them in a minute. And these are this low to the ground stuff. I can walk up here because I saw them walk up here when I was building. So I'm just being careful. Anyway, there's the water. It's just coming out the bottom. Just a bunch of nonsense. I mean, it's level and symmetrical the way it comes out here, but it just goes wherever it wants. So there you go. Pretty easy, but I enjoyed building it. So yes, I had to AFK for hours and hours because I needed another brick and I didn't want to raid a fortress to take another brick. So I put in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of blocks, or thousands blocks of netherrack. Take another brick, and then you need 4 another brick to get another bricks. So you need 4 pieces of netherrack for each brick, and then I got to, chop it up into things. So I would put thousands of pieces in my oven system, and then leave it running for like 5-6 hours at a time. And the funny thing about it is that the server doesn't have an auto restart in the evening anymore, so I could just let my guy sit there and AFK. Oh, look at this, and not have to worry about re-logging in. See spiders. See, I mean, there's so much stuff going on in this forest, like more than normal. That's pretty insane. All right, so you're asking, it looks beautiful from the outside, turtle, but I want to see the inside. Well, I want to see the inside too. So how do you do that? You fly here, kiss the happy gas, come down, don't smack into things too hard. Ooh, first time I've crashed in a while. And there's only one way in, and like the my world on the server has always been, so many things are only accessible by the tunnel system. And I do not have this labeled yet because there's no room on the signs. I just know how to get there. There's the aquarium, and you just come down here, and you go to the egg collection. I could update this, I guess. I'm just going to call it tower. I just sat here for 3 minutes, edited out my 3 minutes of thinking for a fun name, couldn't think of one. So I'm just going to call it tower. I could call it something else. We're underneath all the farms. That's why you hear all the animals. You know what's up here? My egg collection system, which I was very proud of. It's the simplest farm I've ever built, but I'm very proud of it. And it's been full for a couple years now, probably. Just because. But I extended this. That's where it ended, this tunnel, and we go here, and this gets us into the tower. I actually had to stay this level. I was going to go up like stairs, but there's a cave up here with a bunch of water in it. I didn't want to deal with clearing it out, so I just made it flat, which makes more sense anyway. And then you go up here. It almost looks like we're crawling level instead of going up. And then boom, this I cannot change because that's the ground. I guess I could throw in one of these things, huh? There you go, much better. Nice, now it's complete. Then just another axe. So it's really dark in here, but let me show you what's going on. So you hear water, because this little half-level thing, this is where the water is. See, the water comes out right underneath us. I just put this little level here because I think it's fun. And there's some, I don't know, murder holes or something. Not sure. I guess this could be like an ancient tower or something I could call it. Maybe I'll go back and call it an ancient tower. And here we go. So you can just kind of look out. And then there's nothing in here. It's old. It's been abandoned for a while. Hope you can see. Man, I like smokestacks and chimneys, don't I? There's a cabin in there, and then there's another cabin over there. Remember all the cabins I built there? That was a long time ago. That's one of my favorite builds. But you can sit here and watch all the monsters. They can't see you, but you can see them. If you sit there long enough, there's a lot of them in there. We have another level, again, unfurnished and stuff. But you can see like into the mine a little bit now. I guess not really. But it's there, and then you can see over here, pretty fun. Now you can't see up these because there's no way to get to them, but that's okay. And up here, there's all these levels. This actually goes in a little bit. So I was originally going to have a little ladder here that make this like a storage thing, but I decided to take it out. But you have all this here. So I could have made each of these a floor if I wanted to, but I didn't. I just have a big open space in case I decide to do something later. And a couple more floors here. This one's pretty straightforward. You can just look out at things, see the tall turtle, the snowman, basically across half of our base. Just half of it. You can't see across all of it. You can see back into the farms. I really love how the world gets foggy instead of just dropping off like, old school Minecraft where it would just drop off. But one thing I liked about this tower, and one reason why I put it here, not only because you can look over the Dark Forest, which is actually much bigger than I remember, is you can look all the way to Mountain View Park. You can't see the waterfall with the shaders, but it's there. Goes all the way along, and I love how it just flattens out here, like a perfect like skinny dipping spot if you're climbing in the mountains. See how it flattens out? Super safe. Very cool. You can see that, and you can also see our new builds over here. See, you can see everything. Isn't that cool? Cannot see into the city though, can't see the airplane, but that's okay. It's obscured by the mountain anyway. So that's super cool. There's one more level up here, and this is like a small level. You actually have to get down to do the crawl mechanic to get under there, but it works. And then you pop out. Gotta crawl, get to the village, get a better view of the musicians park, and there's, you know, Mountain View Park. So I think this is like one of the coolest builds I have, just because of the location and the view of everything. I think it's just so cool. I do need to take a selfie for my thumbnail though, so let's go like this. Is this gonna work? There you go. I built something small. It's gonna be a screenshot of me like squeezed in here. I built something small. That's what this is going to be called, right? So there you go. There's my quick and easy build. The only difference I'm going to do now is call it like Ancient Tower. Should I call it the Ancient Tower? Well, as we run back to the sign, let's think of something. Ancient Tower, Abandoned Tower. Because it's intact, but it is abandoned. It's empty. Red Tower. Ooh, let's just call it the Red Tower. Should we call it the Red Tower? Should we call it the War Tower? What should we call it? I'm thinking. I only have to that wall to decide on something. So, War Tower, Red Tower, Ancient Tower, Abandoned Tower. What should we call it? That's what we're going to call it. Little Tall Tower. It's not little, but it is tall. But there you go. I could have come up with so many more interesting things. But that's what we're going to do, because that's kind of my humor. Right? I could have done better, but I didn't. Alrighty, let's go back then. Let's go to the courtyard area and finish the video there. Oops. What? Gotta be faster about it. There we go. Well, let's walk up through here. Check out my kids' art. Haven't seen the art in a while. Very cool. My kids are no longer doing art in school. They're getting way too old for that. So they'd have to take it as a high school elective, which they're not doing. So no more art for them. From them, I should say. So that's going to stay. That texture pack will stay the way it is. I'll see about doing with my grandmother's art. I already did, so I need to do more of that. So anyway, there you go. Any updates? Not really. I just want a quick video of this thing I built, which fits perfectly in my landscape. Oh, look at that security tower right above my head. Because I don't know when I'm going to play again, because I'm feeling better, so I can start doing my instruments. So I might have a video in a week, though, or I might not have a video for a couple months. Don't know. If I do have updates about the server, I'll make a video about it. I do need to touch base with Epona, but like my health has been so bad I haven't been able to. So anyway, that's all for now, but make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, turn on notifications, so when I do upload something, you'll know when it uploads, because it could be a while. I keep saying that, but then I keep coming up with something. Anywho, hopefully you enjoyed it. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time.